I'm 20%. I represent 20%. Out of 100 people in a room that are trying to lose 100 pounds, only 20 of us will be successful. And then out of those 20%, another only 20%, so 4 people will be successful in maintaining that weight loss. I'm no one special. I haven't cracked the code of anything like fantastic here. So what's going on here? We need to figure this out so everyone can do this, because something's not making sense here. Okay? And I think that I figured some stuff out with how I was able to do this with what was going on in my life. And I think it's a Sarah Bartelli show. Hey guys, beautiful day out today. I'm on lunch. Went for a little walk. I wanted to sit down and just have a chat with you because this is just a really important topic that I wanted to sit and chat with you guys about. This whole maintaining weight loss thing, this has just been really on my heart, and I think that we really need to dive deeper into this because this is going to require more than one video, multiple topics on it, because this is just so deep. Because we'll get into it, okay? Because you guys, I know the stats are 20% of people can maintain this, but in reality, I represent 4% of people. So let me get into it. In a room full of 100 people trying to lose 100 pounds, only 20% of those people will be successful. So then you got 20 people left over, okay? I'm in that group of 20 people. Then, out of those 20 people after a year, only another 20% or 4 people will be successful in maintaining that weight loss for a year. So out of those initial 100 people to start with, only 4 will be left standing at the end of that year. I'm one of those 4 people that was successful out of 100. And I'm just a normal person, guys. I don't have some like secret code. I haven't cracked the code. But I have, with what was going on in my life at the time, and I've been reading some things and I've been analyzing some things. I think that I figured out a couple things that might be critical with how I was able to keep this going. And I want to get into it. And it's going to require multiple videos. So we're going to get into it. This is going to be a normal thing. I'm going to make a playlist and we're going to dive deep into this subject, okay? The first thing that I've noticed with losing 130 pounds is that people that have to lose weight, or they know they need to lose weight, the way that they talk about weight loss and approach it to me, because guys, it's not really a maintenance thing. I think it's an attitude in how people approach weight loss, is that they go into it and they pretty much perfect everything in their life going into weight loss. Because when somebody is saying to me that they know they need to lose weight, is they'll say like, oh, I'm going to get on it, but I've got to get, this situated in my life or this going in my life first. They're moving or, this and that. And once they get that in place, then they'll lose weight. And I mean, some of them have, they've gotten stuff in place in their life and then they've started their journeys. And that's fine. I understand that thought process, but keep in mind, however much weight you have to lose, and that's your journey, you can have your life kind of perfected to be as good as you possible for that time for success. And that's great to try to make it as good as possible for yourself. But in the same breath, that's not what maintenance life is like. Maintenance life is like when shit hits the fan and you got to figure it out. And I didn't have the luxury when I lost my 100, because I lost the 100 pounds in the 7 months. I didn't have the luxury to have my life sorted out of being perfection when I did my loss, my initial 100, guys. And when I did my maintenance, my life wasn't great either. I think my maintenance year, when I was going through my surgeries and stuff, it didn't really seem too hard. I guess the maintenance didn't seem that hard because those 7 months were so hard. So that was just kind of, more of the same. So I guess I would kind of say is that don't try to perfect your weight loss journey period too much, because that's not what maintenance life is going to be like. You have to learn how to do life when all the bad stuff hits you too. I think that's probably maybe what the issue here is. And I think like the thing that I would say is like, if you're watching this and you need to like start a weight loss journey, you need to lose weight. If your life is a total dumpster fire today, it's a great day to start a weight loss journey. Let's do this. Because literally, like, that's how my life was the day that I started this. I could barely walk. Like, I mean, I didn't have all, like, the personal stuff going on in my life at the time with any issues like that, but literally, like, my health was in such disarray. But it was like, I didn't have any options. You know, what am I going to do? Go to bed and just wait to die? It's like, well, I'm not going to do that. Like, I need to, like, I just have, like, a fighting spirit in me. I'm like, I'm not just going to give up. I got to do something. So if your life is chaos, it's a great day to start a weight loss journey, because that's what maintenance life is going to be like. And you're going to have to figure it out, and you're going to have to do it every day for the rest of your life to maintain this. So it's a good day, I guess. But that's the biggest thing that I think that I read about, is that when I'm reading people's, like, attitudes towards weight loss, that is the biggest thing that I think of it as. I'm like, I didn't have that luxury to basically set myself up to have, like, perfection as I went through my weight loss journey. And maybe that's why I was able to maintain 100 pounds weight loss as I went through 2 hip replacement surgeries in a year. So maybe that could be something you think about, is that don't set yourself up for perfection, because that's not what maintenance life is going to be like. But we're going to get into this more. So if this is something that interests you, please subscribe, because even if you are on your current weight loss journey, this is something all of us need to be thinking about, because what's the point in doing this if we're not going to maintain it? Maintenance is so critical in all of this, you guys, because if we're not maintaining it, this is so worthless. So please like, subscribe, share. Please, let's grow this channel. I really want to get this message out, because I maintained this during probably one of the most hardest years that one would think to maintain weight loss at all. And I did it. And I want to show people that we can do this, and we can maintain this, and that we can make our weight loss sustainable for our lifetime, and we can make these changes permanent. So let's do this, guys. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark.